Hi guys, welcome. Frog in my throat. Welcome back to the channel. This is Stitching Colourist with Shelley Lewis. So I hope you're all well, and I hope you're having a good week wherever you are in the world. I just want to say a happy belated Mother's Day to all my friends in the US at the moment. I know that we celebrate Mother's Day in the UK in March, but in the US I think it's May time. So for today's video we're going to be doing an unboxing. Yay! I love unboxings. I absolutely love them. So this one is from Newcraftday. So Newcraftday, they got in contact with me a little while ago now and asked if I'd like to do an unboxing for them, and I agreed. Definitely yes, I would love to do one. So the package was dispatched on around about the 28th of April, and I've arrived it today, this morning, which is the 10th of May, so it didn't take that long, to be fair. And yes, I'm really looking forward to it. I just want to say thank you as well to Newcraftday for sending me these items for a review. So these are cross stitch related items, because I am into my cross stitch. I love my cross stitch. I do love my diamond paintings, and I do love my colouring. So we'll take a look. I did have a look on their website, and these are the particular items that did speak out to me, well, shouted out to me. So we'll take a look. Sorry about the crinkling. Don't mind to crinkle. Don't mean to crinkle that loud. So we're going to have a look at these first. So you'll know in a previous video that I did an unboxing for another company. I think it was One Day Saving, with some large cross stitch clips. When I looked on Newcraftday, I think they did have the large ones, but I noticed they had the smaller ones as well, these, and I really did fancy giving these a go, because I thought these would be very handy to do on projects that I'm using on the hoops. The big clips are quite handy to use when you're working on projects that are on the big frames. You could probably even use these on the big frames, but I just think maybe these ones would be better on the hoops. So there's a set of 3, and they look like this, and it just grips like that. So yeah, I haven't tried these before. They look like clothes pegs, don't they? I have used those before, by the way, guys. I've used a clothes peg, I've used hair tongs, but yeah, so glad I've got these, because these will fit perfectly, especially when you're using the hoops. Not to mention they are a good mate. They feel really nice and sturdy. On the inside, these here, they feel like a nice rubber grip. So I don't feel like that when you're clipping these onto your fabric, on your hoop, on your fabric, that these are going to dig into your cross stitch. Because before, when I was using my hair grippers, I've actually got one in my hair at the minute. Before I got the proper clips, this was what I was using to grip my fabric onto my stitching before, and obviously with gripping it on, these bits here were digging into my fabric, and yeah, that wouldn't be doing your stitching any good. So I wanted to use something proper that I wouldn't have to use my hair grips for. So yeah, really pleased with these. I really like them. Like I said, no, feel nice. I actually like the ow I like the fact, be careful with them. I like the fact that they've got rubber grips here. They feel nice, and like I said, I think they'll feel nice against your fabric. They won't damage your fabric. So as for the price of these, now I didn't actually write down the price, how much there was, but I know there wasn't that much, guys, at all. What I'll do is the products that I'm showing you today, I will leave a link to the products in the descriptions below with a 10% discount code that was provided for you guys. So we've got those set of 3. So we'll have a look at the cross stitch now. The other thing that I chose obviously was a cross stitch, and it was a stamped cross stitch that I picked. Now this is on an 11 count fabric, I'm sure, and just, oh yeah, this is what I chose. Now the reason why I picked this one is it really did speak out to me. I wanted to stitch something that meant something, not necessarily personally to me, but that, I don't know, I feel like that meant something. And when I was going through the designs, I had a look and I noticed this on there, and obviously it's never forget. It's referring, obviously, the Twin Towers, what happened to the Twin Towers for 9/11, and I just thought it was a really nice tribute to all of the people that sadly lost their lives on that day, and they are still affected by it today. So that's the reason why I did choose this design. As I said, it's 11 count fabric, and it is a 45 by a 65 centimetre. For some reason I was thinking that it was a 40 by 50. I don't know why I thought that. So we've got the thread, so I think we'll have a we'll have a little look at the threads first, and then we'll go on to the canvas, because we can have a more in-depth look on the canvas. Now I do apologise again about the crinkling. I don't mean for it to crinkle as much as it does. Now by the looks of it here, there's a lot of fabric. A lot of it, not fabric, threads, which I absolutely love. I definitely haven't got any complaints about. So we've got some extras there by the looks of it, which we'll have a look in a minute. So the threads come on these cards. Now I always say about these cards, they're actually on 2 cards. Yeah, they're on 2 cards. Now I say about these cards, they're alright to start with when you're working with them, but unfortunately over time they can become a bit weak, especially between the holes here. So I always, in the finish, I tend to put them onto the proper plastic thread holders, but for now they will do on here. They'll be fine while I start it. So let's have a look at the colours now. As we got this one here first, it'll be easy to look at. So I'm gathering it's got 38 colours. So we've got a nice brown colour there. We've got a nice, is that off-white? It seems an off-white, like a very pale pastel peachy colour. You can see that it looks more white on camera. We've got lots of lovely colours here. They're absolutely beautiful. I love it when you open a kit and you're looking at all the threads and the colours. They're just gorgeous. So we've got some peach, some like a dark peach here. It's gone blurry. We've got blue. We've got a nice blue colour. Another light peach. We've got what looks like a 310 here, and I think we might, yeah, I think we've got an extra hank of that. We've got some nice, would you call that like a dark burgundy mauve? We've got some like blue, grey, red, very dark burnt orange here, which on camera it does look more red. We've got some nice greys here, like a slate grey. I'm going to call that a slate grey. Medium grey. We've got a grey here which to me looks like it's got a tint of blue. Purple. Who doesn't love purple? So we've got a nice purple here. We've got red, orange, yellow. We've got absolutely loads of colours here. So I'll try and turn this round and we'll have a look at the colours on this side. So on this side we've got some more blues here. We've got a very little bit of that. number 20, which that possibly we might have an extra hank of that as well. Got some more peach colours, a really dark like navy. Here we've got like a really dark brown, beige, yeah, beige there. We've got greens, pinks, mint, like a mint green there, reds, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to hold this up here so I can dangle the threads and you can have a look at them together. Right, let me get my arm round here and then I can pull it across like that. So yeah, we've got some absolutely beautiful, beautiful colours there. Absolutely gorgeous colours. So we've got lots of lovely colours to work with there. And we'll have a look at the extra hanks that we've got. So I'm just going to twist this round. Sometimes I'll wind it round and then wrap it round the card. It's not the neatest way to do it, but it'll do for now. So we've got those. The extra hanks we've got here as well. We've got an extra hank of 939. Actually, that it's a corresponding code to a DMC colour, that is. So we've got that. We've got 817, an extra hank of that. We've got, yeah, 310, extra hank of 310. We've got a extra yeah, we've got 902, and we've also got some smaller skeins here. So we've got 3853 here, and then the other one we've got is 838 there, like a really darky chocolate colour. So we have those. So I'm just going to pop these up there so we can have a look at the canvas now. I just want to make sure I don't knock that needle on the floor. I had a spare needle on my table from another time, so we'll have a look what else I've got in this package. Sorry about the crinkliness again. So we've got the card, which looks like we've got the chart on it now. Oh, the chart's bit, wow, the chart is massive. So I know these on this card bit, it's like the shiny back paper. Now on these, the chart sometimes can be really small, which is basically unreadable, but on this, it actually looks good. It really does look good. If it was a non-stamped kit, I could follow this. Because I know on some, it can be a bit difficult to read, but on this one, I can follow this easy. So yeah, and you've got your picture in the left-hand corner there. We'll have a look on the fabric at the number of skeins. No, not number of skeins. We'll have a look on the fabric at the other bits and pieces. So before we have a look on that, it looks like they sent it with a nice little small toolkit as well, which I've got a couple of these now, and they come in really handy. And guaranteed I haven't used some of it, but let's have a look what we've got with these. So we've got, first we've got a little pom-pom with some needles in there, and it looks like the gold-headed needles. So we've got the stack of those, and while I think about it, I'm going to put that extra needle in there. So we've got those. We've got a bobbin that you can obviously wind round your threads that you're using at the time. We've got a needle threader needle to help you put the thread through the needle. Guaranteed I don't really use them. I have tried using them. I found them a little bit difficult, to be fair, because I found that the ends were a bit difficult to be able to put through the needle hole, unless I was doing it wrong. It doesn't matter. And we've got also a ring thimble as well. So we've got that, and also it comes with a seam ripper. Now I've got a couple of these now. When I recently went on the stitching retreat, I had to ask somebody how you use these, because I've got a couple of them and I have no idea how to use them, which is really silly considering that I've been stitching since I was 22 and I'm now 39 this year, and I still don't know how to use a seam ripper. So that is the toolkit that came with this kit. So a nice little toolkit there. So just pop that to the side up there, and we'll have a look at the canvas now, and we'll have a look how the print is on the canvas. So let's have a look. So the edges are serged. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic, because it's not a problem, to be honest, if they're not serged. We still manage to get by. But yeah, definitely love a canvas that is serged around the edges. Helps to prevent, well, not necessarily prevent, but minimize the seams coming undone. It is 160 stitches by 250. It is on 11 count. Up the right hand side you've got the picture of what it is that you're actually stitching, and then you've got your list. Now this comes with 38 colours, so there is a fair amount of colours in this one. It comes with the symbols as well, obviously the symbols, you've got what are on the canvas, and then it comes with the corresponding code, the corresponding DMC code. Now it's not DMC thread, I don't think, but it corresponds with what DMC thread it is. Touch wood, I've never had a problem with running out of thread, but if you do, if you're like me, you like to use a bit more thread than you're supposed to, then if it does come with a corresponding DMC code, you can actually top up on that, which you shouldn't have to, because it should come with the right amount of thread. So we're going to have a look at what the symbols look like on the fabric, because that's the most important things. The most important thing is if they are readable on the fabric. Now the numbers here I can see very well, that's not a problem. The symbols, they're all right, they're okay. I'm a little bit, these here, I don't know if you can see on camera, it looks like a square to me, but those look like arrows. Those look alright. I don't know whether I'd have slight, yeah, like these ones down here, I might struggle a little bit with those. However, I have recently invested in some magnifying glasses with an LED light, which is going to help an awful lot, which I have started using with my stitching, which will help me to see the printing on the canvas. So for the majority of it, the printing on the canvas looks great. It's like these here, number 34, I can see those. It's because we've got a lot of symbols next to symbols. It's not bad when you've got a couple of symbols next to a block, because you can see it clearly, like this bit here. Sorry about that. Like this bit here, you can see that a bit more clearer, where here, I would just say, just bearing in mind, be a bit more careful with that. I can see this one clear here. And these here. Yeah, I think it's just these ones I might have a slight problem with. These ones here, but look, as I say, I mean slight. I don't mean a major, I mean slight. Let's have a look down here. So the reason why I'm folding it up like this and I haven't got it flat out is because there's not a lot of room on my table, and I like to hold it close up so you guys can see the symbols as well. So it's because I'm holding it to the light. When it's to the light, I'm a bit difficult, but when I'm holding it like that, I can see the symbols more clearer. I can, so that might just be the case. The reason why I was having difficulty seeing them is because I was holding it to the light. So yeah, those look fine there. They've got some nice block colour here. Some really nice block colours. You've got a bit of confetti here, especially here with the twin towers. You've got a fair bit of confetti stitching there, but it's not a problem. You just work with it. Just do what I do. Work in blocks, especially when you're on a big piece like this. Start with like the top block and then work your way down, which I'll show you more in a minute. I can see it definitely there. That won't be a problem at all. And the last bit, let's have a look at the bottom part. So they all look clearer there. They do. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. I say that about every stitch piece, so I'm going to have a lot of fun. What could be a possibility that I could do for myself is, I know the symbols that I might think I might struggle with, like them there. I could always do those first before I do anything else, and at least get those done and out the way. I think it's the arrows, these ones here, that I might struggle a little bit with, so I might actually work on those first when I do come to this kit, get them out the way with, and then I can focus on the other stuff then. So yeah, it does look great. It looks lovely. Looking forward to working on it. I can't really see the number down there though. That number, I can't see that, but then again, it's black, so all you'd have to do really is just, so it's like a black square. Have a look down here on black square, I can see it here, it's number 32, so that's not a problem. But as I said, even with the symbols that I think I might struggle on, I have got the chart here, and the chart is fairly big, so to be fair, if I do struggle on those little symbols, I can have a look on this chart, and this chart will help. So yeah, I'm impressed. I must admit, I am very impressed with the chart, because the chart is nice and big, and I could actually follow this chart if I was doing a non stamped cross stitch. So yeah, so that is it, guys. So I'm really happy with it. I can't wait to start it. Like everything else, I want to start it, but I've got that much on the go at the minute. So that is the kit, the scent. So we've got the kit along with the extra threads there. And we've got some beautiful colours of threads there, absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the kit. I love the threads as well. I love the fact what the kit is memorable to 9/11. So I'm going to be stitching this in memory of all those people, and just thinking about them while I'm stitching it for them. I'm going to be stitching it for them. And yeah, I'm looking forward to trying these clips out to see what those are like. So guys, what I'll be doing is I will be starting this off camera. I will do a future follow-up video to like a stitch and chat to let you know how I'm getting on with the canvas and the stitching and also these. But I will probably start this off camera. I'll be posting it on my Instagram pictures. I will leave all the links to the description. I'll leave all the links to the products in the descriptions below, and also to the 10% discount code that they very kindly left for you guys, for if you'd like to go and check New Craft Day out. I do recommend it. I definitely recommend it. They do have some lovely designs on there. And they do have other things as well as cross stitch as well. They do have diamond painting kits and nice little craft kits. So it's definitely worth checking out. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get going now. I'm going to get my stitch on because, yeah, I'm going to get stitching now, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please feel free to give the video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that, as I always say. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please feel free to press that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. And until next time, I'll see you again soon. So goodbye for now, guys. Bye.